All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the overview call of a company that I believe has positioned itself to absolutely change the world. Hello, my name is Danny Storie, and I happen to be honored enough to be the VP of sales of a company called Energentics. Now, this company I'm sharing with you tonight comes to you in twofold. It comes to you with a company with a product vision that's absolutely changing people's lives, one family at a time, while bringing a compensation plan on the back end that's financially changing people's lives. So what I want you to do tonight is maybe just kind of think outside the box for just a moment and just kind of look at the vision of our company. And again, I'll bring this back up at the end of the presentation, but really what we're asking you to do is to look at us as a whole and see if you see a opportunity for you and your family that might just change your life forever. First question I want to ask you is, why this industry? You know, when you look at this industry, you can compare it against some of the giants in the world, i.e. from the football industry, the music industry, natural food industry, video gaming industry. The industry I'm talking to you tonight is the home-based business industry, the network marketing industry, the split-second decision industry. There's many names that's attached to it, but it simply meant, when you look at it, it's a way of moving products and services from consumer to consumer without having to have the overhead of a brick-and-mortar business, while at the same time cutting out a lot of the middleman and paying that commissions to you, the end user, who is sharing it with other people. See, I like that. As an old retired veteran, you know, I knew that that if I served 20 years in the military, that the military would then send me a retirement check for doing so. Well, here, the same concept comes into play when I share this concept and this vision, this company, with someone else, and they decide to use my products and services, then the company sends me a monthly check. And to me, that's what we call financial freedom. You know, when you really think about owning your own life, you have to put a number to it. What is it going to take tonight? And you can write this down while we're chatting. What is it going to take tonight to get you to no longer have an A plan, which means maybe a job or something that you're going to right now that you don't want to do, and make owning your own life your A plan? Unfortunately, most of us in life, we keep saying, you know, as we get a little older, eventually we're going to reach the age that we want to retire. And, you know, to me, there is no such date of retirement. I want to travel the world. I want to see the world. I want to enjoy all life has to offer. But in order to do that, I need to make good decisions. So the first thing I chose to do when I became a part of this company a little over 18 months ago was I wanted to make sure that the company was for real. I wanted to make sure that the people at the helm of this company truly had our best interests at heart. And I'm glad to say that after 18 months of looking at the leaders in this company, and I only have a few of them on the screen, there's many other top leaders in this company, but it all starts with our co-founder, board of directors, as well as our CEO, Mr. Jeff Cohen. I would tell you, if you've never met this guy, he is first class all the way around. Jeff absolutely just loves people. He puts the people first. You know, I've never had a time that I've sat around the table and listened to him that he's not fighting for the team. And then he partnered with a guy that I've had the pleasure of knowing for many years, our VP of operations, Mr. Eric Swain. I would tell you, Eric is also first class. And the thing you'll find out about these two individuals is they truly, they're people's people. They don't try to impress you. They don't try to entice you to do something you're not comfortable doing. They simply want to offer their hand and leadership to those of us who truly want to change and a better life. You'll see a few other people on the screen here. Again, our VP of International Expansion, Mr. Lawrence Irvin. I'm sure I'm not saying these names correctly, maybe, but I want you to know that I've had the pleasure of speaking with Lawrence, and I would tell you that what Lawrence is putting together for the international expansion is absolutely going to change this company. It is going to set this company absolutely on fire because, folks, so many people really don't understand what we truly have in our hands. This is not just a United States business. This is not just a Canada business. This is a global business. And I can't think of any industry where I can start a business and have the access to take my business globally overnight without me having to take on the headaches and responsibility and the office staff and the insurance and the workman's comp and everything else that goes into owning a company. And I sure am glad that I'm able to work with people. And then we have our general manager of the Philippines. And I know I'm not going to say her name right. I think it's Aniana. But, you know, I've not had the pleasure of meeting this lady. I have listened to her speak. but this person also brings an enormous amount of value to the leadership team. And you'll notice down at the bottom of the screen, we're currently working with a guy that we're hoping to bring aboard with us and become our marketing director, folks, to give you guys the best videos that the industry can have, and breaking down our products and breaking down the company and just making everything with a click of a mouse that you'll be able to share anything you want to share about this business opportunity and this company called Energentics. And we've also working with some social media guys who their job is to help us brand who we are. And so when you mention the company that I'm sharing with you tonight, that people say, yeah, hey, I have heard of you. So I'm very excited about that. And then, but no company is any more solid than its products. You know, you get approached all the time with companies out here that talk about their compensation plan only, and they're not backed by good, solid products. And the chances are real good when you come across that company, they won't be around very long. The company Energentics was actually, I guess you could say the birth of it was approximately 2 years ago, this coming October, but we actually started shipping products back in February of 2018. I believe the first products shipped right the first week of March. I can tell you we've shipped products to over 100 different countries. We've paid millions already in commissions. However, we are the best kept secret in the industry. Now, when you think about our products, folks, again, I'm not making any medical claims because I can't. One, I'm not a doctor, but I can simply tell you this is my opinion, that if the body is given what the body needs and is giving it to it in such a way that the body can recognize it as something natural, the body can do wonderful things. You know, I wake up some mornings as an old Army vet and jumping out of airplanes, you know, and I have aches and I have pains and my joints hurt. And it's good to know that you can take a technology called quantum energy, and it's a way of embedding frequencies into a hologram. And that's just the start of our company. And you're able to place them upon the body, and it gives the body what the body needs to allow the body to do wonderful things. You know, I asked somebody the other day, they was talking to me, said, man, I have high blood pressure. What do you have? I said, you know, listen, I can only tell you that the body's missing certain things like nitric oxide. You know, so I'd like to share something with you, and I'd like for you to read about it. So I'll talk to them maybe about the nitric qubit. Maybe they want to talk to me about, hey, you know, how my whole body, I just don't feel like I'm balanced. I don't feel like I'm in place anymore. I feel like my mind's not clear. Maybe I'll talk to them about our quantum card. You know, hey, everybody we come in contact with, my friends, carries one of these things, and now we're going to 5G, and this thing's putting off more radiation than you can shake a stick at. So maybe I'll talk to them about our EMF shields that gives the ability to block the frequencies, the negative frequencies that's coming from these kind of devices and laptops, et cetera. You know, folks, we got products that's designed not only for the human body to be weared, but we also have them for our pets. We have insoles that goes in your shoes to help keep your body balanced there. We also have a freshness card, which I would tell you that some of our leaders absolutely love. But could you imagine laying this card simply on your counter and maybe near your bread and your fruits and your vegetables, and maybe it extends the life of them 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've heard people tell stories about how as their fruit stays so much fresher and just tastes so much better. And so, folks, we have a variety of products, and I would highly suggest, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to get back with the person inviting you tonight, and they'll share their website with you. And on that website, you'll have the opportunity to tour a lot about our products, read about them in detail. And I highly suggest that you read all of them, because I'm sure you'll find something there for you. Now, you're also going to see at the bottom of the right-hand screen that we have become the very first quantum energy technology company in the world to bring a coffee like no other. Folks, we're not talking about just any coffee. We're talking about a coffee that just does so much more than just a cup of coffee. How would you like to drink a cup of coffee in the morning and just feel good? Just feel great, have a lot of energy, and know that you haven't put anything in your body that's not good for you. And so we're very excited about the coffee, but you're also going to notice a little comment down at the bottom of the screen that says something huge is coming. It's not my job tonight to tell you what that is, but I will tell you what our CEO and our VP will be launching in the next few days. Will be a game changer for this industry. I'm talking about, I believe it will set us apart from any other company in the world. And I highly suggest that you get positioned tonight and get in front of this wave, because what's fixing to happen will be, again, life-changing for so many people. Now, I like to let people know right up front what it costs to become a part of our company. You know, some companies, they share a presentation with you, and then at the end of the presentation, you're waiting for that big "I got you" moment where they're going to throw a humongous price at you to become a part of us. Tonight, I want to share a 3-figure decision with you, i.e., less than $100, that could create a 6-figure residual income for you. And I want you to think about that for just a moment. Where in life could you go out tonight and make a $99 investment into yourself, into your health, into your wealth, and own your own company? I can't think of too many industries you can do that. And especially doing it and partnering with a company that, one, is almost 2 years old, two, that's changing people's lives globally all over the world, and is in an industry of technology like no other. Folks, can you imagine a couple years down the road where we will be in the realm of a product line of consumable products wrapped in this technology? And the patent that we have is absolutely unheard of. So folks, I want to let you know tonight, you can start your business for less than $100, $99 to get started. And you can run that business on autopilot for less than $80 a month. And that's what I really love. And I love to teach people, listen, if I can show you how to join and spend a $99 investment on your future, and then show you how to do it from your profits and never again from your pocket, wouldn't it just make sense to you? And that's what I love to share with folks. Now, we do have some leadership packs. You can see them there. On the second one, it's $3.99 and $9.99 for our leadership packs. And these are for our leaders who want to get products in their hand, that want to share it with other people, maybe want to go ahead and pick up a few retail customers. But one thing I love about our company is we do not punish you for how you join. We reward you equally, no matter which way you become a part of our team. And I commend the owners of the company for doing that. And so once again, you start your business tonight with us for just $99. Now, on the compensation on the back end of this company, there's 8 ways you get paid. And this is the one thing I hope you grab if you don't grab anything else tonight. This company has built a marketing plan. And again, I've been doing this for over 30 years. I actually own my own nutrition network company for over 10 years. I've trained for some of the very best in the industry. I don't say that to brag. I say that because I've been around for a while. Sometimes it makes me feel good, and then I think about how long I've been doing this. But it's life-changing, my friends. This industry, because I made a decision one time many years ago, has put me in that 6-figure realm year after year after year, and gave me the opportunity to bless people's lives all over the world. But what I've never had the opportunity to do is to share a compensation plan with someone where I can take just about anybody who's willing to do just a little bit and change their life. So often companies are launched and you're enticed to join that company, and they give you all these pretty pictures and all this wow factor. In reality, they know that the chances is real good you'll never walk that stage. And folks, I'm glad to say that this company has launched a compensation plan that I believe, if you're on this call right now tonight, that you're fixing to see a way that you can become one of our top income earners in a very short time. Someone asked me the other day, he said, well, how can I make $2,000 a month? How can I make $5,000 a month? Well, I can show them, and I can show them so simple. I love it. My grandson was looking at the compensation plan earlier. He said, well, Pawpaw, how do I do this? I said, well, honey, you're only 8 years old. You have to wait just a while. But it's about teaching people to think outside that box. And I don't want my kids to go through life and have to go work and do something they don't want to do. I want them to do what they want to do with whom they want to and how they want to. So let's go ahead and take a snapshot look at the 8 ways you get paid. The first way is very simple. We call it retail commissions. Naturally, you're going to earn the difference between wholesale and retail. And the only requirement to do that, my friends, is one, become a brand partner of a company. And I showed you a minute ago, that's a $99 investment to get yourself started, up and running, then run your business on autopilot for $79 a month. And just so you know, we have a thing called a smart ship. I highly suggest you do that. It's not required, but I highly suggest you do that. Why? One of the times I can remember, a friend of mine was in the company, and he was making about $10,000 a month. And you had to place an order of that company every 30 days, just like with us, to keep yourself active, to keep your commissions coming. But he didn't have they called it an auto ship with that company. He didn't have one. And then right at the end of the month, he got tied up with a family emergency and absolutely forgot to place his order. And on the 15th of the next month, when he didn't get his check, he didn't understand why. And he went in there and realized that he was inactive for that month and didn't get his commissions. So I tell folks all the time, set up a smart ship. It's your best insurance you'll ever have. You never have to use it. You can pick up the phone anytime you want, place your order, and change your smart ship on out another 30 days. But I promise you, if ever comes a time that emergency happens or some reason you forget to place an order, you'll sure be glad you have it. That's why you have car insurance. That's why you have homeowners insurance. It's there if you need it, but you hope you never do. But it makes you feel real good. The other way you make money in our compensation plan is through a binary plan. You know, I love this concept simply because I can build an empire by simply starting my business by sharing it with two people. And what I mean by the sharing it with two is as I place people into my company, I want to open up this part of the pay plan. I simply can do that by placing one person on my left leg and one person on my right leg. Again, you can see as you look down your left-hand screen, you're going to see names like bronze, bronze elite, silver, all the way down to platinum elite. Now, here's the part I want you to really make sure that you understand with me tonight is nowhere in the history of my network marketing career have I seen a company that a person can join for less than $100 and can become the very top rank in that company, meaning they can become the top person to walk across that stage off of their own efforts. And what I mean by that is you could join with us tonight, make your investment of $99, set yourself up to do your $79 a month, share it with two people, and then as you start sharing it with 4, you become a bronze elite. When you share it with 6, you become a silver, 8, a silver elite, all the way down. And you can share this business with 20 like-minded people. And in just a minute, I want you to visualize something with me. But 20 people who see what you see. What that does for you, my friends, it opens up so many income streams for you that you're absolutely going to be blown away. But again, where can you become the #1 ranked person in a company simply because you went out and shared the business with 20 people? Now, I want you to think about this for just a moment. I want you to look at the screen. You see 20 circles in front of you. So for just a moment, I want you to visualize yourself holding a meeting tomorrow and inviting some people over to take a look at your new company. And you can share with me, hey, you know, I just opened up my own new company. I'm my own CEO and president. Here's my product line, my vision I'm bringing, and here's the compensation plan. And let's just assume that these people, when you see names there, they start joining with you. And all of a sudden you had one join, Marie joined, then Ricky joined, and then your church wanted to join so it could raise money for the church to help the church pay its bills. Because believe it or not, guess what? The church has power bills, light bills, and they have to have cleaning supplies, et cetera. So what a great way to build a revenue for the church, because everybody in that church is probably buying products and services. Why not buy them through the church and help the church? Maybe you got a gym that wants to join. You can see there as you start to put people in your business, you start filling in these circles. And before you realize it, all 20 of these people have made one commitment. The commitment is that they made a commitment to maybe have better health. Maybe they want to make a little extra money, or a combination of both. Because you've done that, you've opened up multiple streams of different income. But here's the one thing you've not heard me say tonight. You've not heard me say anything about having to have so much volume, and you can only use a certain percentage of this volume. You've not heard me say that the church has to go recruit 6 people who has to have 3 with 3. You know, heard me, Beth has to be a ruby triple diamond, and Larry has to have, 2 legs has got this and 1 leg with that. In reality, when you start seeing companies that do that to you, they're setting you up to fail, my friends, because in reality, the average person will spend all their time trying to worry about filling in dead spots or trying to convince people to buy products and services just to help you meet a commission. Within our company, we don't want you to focus on that. We want you to focus on taking care of the people you're sharing the business with and changing people's lives all over the world. Another way you get paid is fast start commissions. Now, again, this is based off of your personal rollees. When you go out and you sponsor someone, this I love, because so often in business, I can remember sometimes that my team would grow 200 and 300 people this month, but I didn't make any money. Why? Because the company took all the money and just gave it to the sponsors only. Well, I love what our company has done. Simply put is, when someone is sponsored into the business and they choose one of our starter packs, it's given a BV value, a business volume value. We take 50% of that and we pay it to the person who just did the sponsoring. Then we take the other 50% of that BV and we put it into that binary plan we talked about a minute ago. What a great way to start earning commissions. And it's simply, you can earn off your first 3 levels of personals just by, once again, becoming that brand partner. If you want to start going down to your 4th level, which is a silver elite, you'll have an 8 person sponsors that you brought in, and you can see all the way down to 7 levels. Just another great way to make some simple income for you and open up another stream. You have the matching bonus binary plan. There again, you can see on your left-hand side of the screen, become a bronze elite. Again, when you join, you become a brand partner. When you go out and you sponsor 2, then you sponsor 4. As you start grabbing the ladder, you become a bronze elite, silver, a gold, all the way up to platinum. If you recall back there a minute ago when we were talking, A silver elite has 8 personally that you personally have sponsored. A gold has 12, and a platinum has 20. So remember them 20 circles that we filled in a minute ago? You went out and filled in 20 circles. You're now a platinum elite. Look what that's done for you, my friends. You now earn 4 levels of matching bonuses on their personal enrollments. That can be huge checks. I was talking with a gentleman just the other day, he was showing me his weekly matching bonuses, and I would tell you his weekly matching bonuses was more than his organizational pay through his binary plan. It was huge. So this is a great stream of income. We have what is called a generational check match program. This is a great way to start earning down through 5 generations of silver, simply a 10% generation check match. And you can do this simply because of having 2 personals with just 6 each, as long as you're a platinum elite. There again, you got your 20, and 2 of them went out and got 6 of their own. Now you've opened up this income stream. I think the next slide is the one that really gets me excited, because this is something that I have absolutely never seen done anywhere in this industry. And so for just a moment, I want you to think real quick about the slide when we talked about the products. How many people do you know that suffers from any kind of ailment? And I want you to think about that for a minute. And then you can start jotting down names, where Lisa has migraines and Steve complains of his back, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And again, I'm not saying that our products would cure them, but you'll be amazed what happens to the body when the body's given what it needs and it's given to it in a natural state. So I want you to start jotting down a list of names, and then I want you to go to the right-hand side. I want you to start thinking about people that could use some extra income. Then I want you to come in the middle, and I want you to think about people that there are business-minded people who understand timing. And I bet you before you finish, it won't take you long, and you'll have way more than 20 names. For just a moment, then, I want you to think again about that slide that had the 20 names on it. And you've taken the time to sit down, and you've met with all those folks. Whether you've done it 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, it doesn't matter to us. But I promise you, the quicker you do it, the quicker your life will change, because when you see this, finish this slide, you'll understand why. If you have 20 people that you have personally sponsored that are active brand partners, okay, and you are doing an equivalent of 80 BV a month, that's the most we'll ever ask you to do, approximately $160. Again, if you got 20 personals, that's coming out of your profits, not out of your pocket. Watch what starts to happen as you start working with your leaders. Now, them 20 people sitting in front of you, 2 of them went out and become a silver elite. A silver elite is someone who's went out and shared this business with 8. Now, you shared it with 20. Now, you've helped 2 of those 20 go out and share it with 8. We're going to send you a check for $500 a month, each and every month, lifestyle bonus. On top of that, simply because you're a platinum elite, you also are going to share in 2% of the company's gross sales worldwide with all other platinum elites. On top of that, because you went platinum elite, you're going to get a one-time $500 bonus. My friends, at this rank alone, with your 2% you're getting already, you're with the platinum elite and your binary pay, you're already setting somewhere in the neighborhood about $1,500 to $2,000 each and every month. What would that do for you and your family? You want to make a little extra? Simply take those 20 people you're looking at, maybe identify 4 of them, help 4 of them become a silver elite. Now your monthly lifestyle bonus is $1,000 a month. You want $1,500 a month? You want $2,000 a month? You want $2,500 a month? If you took them same 20 people and you put them in a room and you had 20 Dr. Joes there, you had 20 David Blackburns, you had 20 Susie Jacksons, you had 20 Lawrences in the room, and I can name people all night long. Keith Wilkins, you had them in the room, 20 of them, and you shared this with them, and those 20 people seen what I see, and they went out tomorrow and they each sponsored 8. My friends, not only are you a platinum elite, not only are you sharing in 2% of the company's gross sales globally, worldwide, not only did you earn the $500 one-time rank advancement bonus, you're now earning $5,000 a month, each and every month, lifestyle bonus. At the very minimum, me and one of my friends was going through the numbers here, at the very minimum, and I'm being very generous here, you've set yourself up on about a $7,500 per month a residual income with our company. Folks, that's $90,000 a year. I don't know about you, but that would change a lot of people's lives. And that's why I'm so excited, because once again, we've kept this very simple. We're going to continue to keep it simple. We're going to continue to add to the product line, the product vision. And what we're looking for right now is we're looking for people like myself, like the people on this phone call right now. We're looking for people who are looking for a career. You know, we don't want you just to join us and thinking we're going to be gone this time next month, because that's not the case. You know, I won't share the company's name, but I know a company that I worked with for 11 years that's still here today. And that company's over 30 years old, and it's changed people's lives. And I see this company being that type of company. I see this company being a company for not only us now, but a company for our children and a company for our grandchildren. Why? Because the owners of this company truly have taken a technology, and they are going to change the world with this technology. And the only way you're going to be able to get it is through us. And when you see the new products that's coming, I promise you it's going to be life-changing for so many. Now, I want to make sure before we end this call that I do what I do each and every week, is that I recognize just a few of our key leaders. One of the key people that's my decision to become a part of this company is a good friend, dear friend of mine, happens to be the #1 income earner in this company, Mr. David Blackburn. And I'd like to thank David for taking the opportunity to believe in me. And tonight, if you're on this call, I want you to take and thank the person who invited you. Why? Because they position you in a platform that could absolutely change your life. And David, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Jeff and Eric, I thank you for the opportunity. And I look forward to the day that our paths may cross. I look forward to traveling the world and helping each and every one of you any way I possibly can. And as I end each and every presentation, until the day our paths may cross, may your days be blessed and prosperous. Good day, good night, wherever you are in the world, and God bless. And that ends our call.